Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, your host.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Today's episode is special. We're going to help you practice listening to slow, clear English perfect for beginners.
That's right. If you ever feel like native English speakers talk too fast, don't worry. You're not alone.
We know how frustrating it can be when you're trying your best, but you can't understand because everything sounds so fast.
So in this episode, we will speak slowly, clearly, and naturally. We'll also include some short conversations and help you practice your fluency.
We'll do 2 fun role plays, one at the park and one at a cafe. We'll break them down and explain useful phrases.
And you'll get a chance to repeat after us and try it yourself. It's like a real English speaking class, but fun and relaxed.
So get comfortable, grab a notebook if you want, and let's enjoy learning slow and simple English together.
Are you ready? Let's begin.
So, Julia, let's talk about something very important, why slow listening is so powerful for English learners.
Yes, Jason, this is a big one. Many beginners try to listen to fast English right away: movies, news, YouTube videos.
And then they feel lost. They can't catch the words. They feel nervous. Some even stop learning. That's sad.
Exactly. But here's the truth. Slow listening helps your brain understand how English sounds. It gives you time to notice the words, the grammar, and the rhythm.
When you listen to slow English, your brain starts to connect sound and meaning more easily. You hear, "How are you?" and you don't have to translate it. You just understand it.
Right. Slow listening helps you build strong listening muscles. Just like going to the gym, start slow, then get stronger.
Let me ask you, Julia, when you were learning Spanish, did you start with fast native conversations?
No way. I started with slow audio, simple phrases, and lots of repetition. It felt easy, fun, and I didn't feel stressed.
That's the key. Learning should not be stressful. It should feel doable and positive.
And here's something learners forget. Even if you listen to slow English, your fluency will still grow faster than if you're always confused by fast talk.
Yes, understanding leads to confidence. Confidence leads to speaking, and speaking leads to fluency.
So if you're listening right now and thinking, is slow English okay for me? The answer is yes, it's more than okay. It's perfect.
And remember, the goal isn't just fast English. The goal is clear, confident, natural English.
So don't feel bad about listening slowly. It means you're smart. You're giving your brain time to really learn.
All right. Now that we know why slow listening works, it's time for some fun. Let's jump into our first slow English role play.
Yay! Get ready to hear a conversation at the park spoken slowly, clearly, and naturally.
Okay, Julia, here's a question we get a lot. Should I focus on speaking fast, or should I focus on speaking fluently?
Great question, Jason. And the answer is clear fluency is more important than speed.
Absolutely. Many learners think, if I speak fast, I sound fluent. But that's not always true.
Right. Some people speak fast but make lots of mistakes, or they use the wrong words. That's not fluency.
Fluency means you can speak clearly, confidently, and smoothly, even if you speak slowly.
Think about native speakers. They don't always speak fast. They pause. They think. They choose their words. That's real communication.
And when you speak slowly, people understand you better. That builds trust and connection.
Exactly. Fluency is about being natural, not being fast like a robot. Speed comes later with time and practice.
So if you're a beginner, focus on fluency. Use simple sentences. Speak clearly. Don't rush.
And here's the good news: when you become fluent, speed will come naturally. You won't have to force it.
So don't feel bad if you speak slowly now. It means you're building a strong foundation.
Remember, the goal is not fast English. The goal is good English. English that works.
And we're here to help you with that, step by step.
All right, ready for some fun now?
Yes, it's time for our first slow English role play. Let's take a walk to the park. Now, let's listen to a simple, slow English conversation between two friends at the park. I'll play the role of Mark, and Julia will play Emily. Let's begin. Hi, Emily. How are you today?
Hi, Mark. I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. It's a nice day today, isn't it?
Yes, the weather is perfect. Sunny and not too hot.
Do you come to this park often?
Yes, I come here every weekend. I like to walk and relax.
That sounds nice. I usually come here to read a book.
Oh, really? What book are you reading now?
I'm reading a story about travel and adventure. It's very interesting.
That's cool. I love travel stories too.
Maybe next time we can read together at the park.
That's a great idea. Let's do that.
All right. I'll bring another book next time.
Perfect. See you next weekend, Mark.
See you, Emily. Take care. And that's the end of the conversation. Very simple, slow, and easy to follow, right?
Yes, and full of useful phrases like how are you? Do you come here often? And that's a great idea.
Next, we'll break down the key phrases from this role play and help you understand them clearly.
So stay with us and get ready to learn some real, everyday English expressions.
All right, everyone, now let's go over some useful phrases from the role play you just heard.
Yes, these are common expressions you can use in real life at the park, with friends, or even in small talk. Phrase 1. Hi, how are you today?
This is a very common greeting. It's polite and friendly.
You can also say, how's it going, or how are you doing, but how are you today is great for beginners. Phrase 2. It's a nice day today, isn't it?
This is a small talk question. It's often used when talking about the weather.
Yes, and it ends with, isn't it? That's called a tag question. It invites the other person to agree. Phrase 3. Do you come to this park often?
This is a great way to keep a conversation going. You're asking about someone's habit.
You can also change it to fit other places. Do you come to this cafe often? Or do you visit this library often? Phrase 4. That sounds nice. Jason, use this when someone tells you something good. It shows you're listening and interested. It's short, simple, and polite. Phrase 5. Maybe next time we can...
This is a nice way to suggest something softly and kindly.
Yes, maybe next time we can talk more. Maybe next time we can eat lunch together. Try using it when you make friendly suggestions.
So those are 5 phrases you can start using right away.
And remember, don't try to memorize everything at once. Just pick 1 or 2 and use them in your own way.
Learning English is not about speed. It's about understanding and practice.
Next up, we'll give you some tips to improve fluency with slow listening. Get ready.
All right. Let's talk about some simple and powerful tips to improve your fluency using slow listening.
Yes, these tips are easy to follow and very helpful for beginners. Let's start with tip number 1. Tip 1, listen to the same audio many times.
Don't just listen once. Listen to the same podcast or video again and again.
Repetition helps your brain remember sounds, words, and sentence patterns.
Each time you listen, you'll understand a little more and feel more confident. Tip 2. Repeat after the speaker.
This is called shadowing. You listen to a short sentence, then pause and say it out loud.
Try to copy the tone, the rhythm, and the pronunciation. It helps your speaking become smoother.
Even 10 minutes of this practice a day can make a big difference. Tip 3. Focus on phrases, not just words.
Don't learn one word at a time. Learn full phrases like, how are you today? Or, that sounds nice.
This helps you speak more naturally because native speakers don't speak word by word, they speak in chunks. Tip 4. Slow down when you speak.
Don't be afraid to speak slowly when you practice. It's okay to pause and think.
Fluency means smooth, not fast. Even slow speaking is fluent when it's clear and confident. Tip 5. Make listening a daily habit.
You don't need hours, just 15 minutes a day. Listen while walking, cooking, or relaxing.
Your brain learns better with small daily practice than with one big long session.
So those are our 5 tips for fluency with slow listening. Easy, right?
Very easy and very effective if you stay consistent.
Coming up next, we'll take you to a cafe for another fun and slow English conversation.
Stay with us and let's keep learning together.
All right, now it's time for another slow English conversation. This one takes place at a cafe. I'll play Alex and Julia will be Mia. They are friends meeting for coffee. Listen carefully. Hi, Mia, over here.
Hi, Alex. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. How have you been?
I've been pretty good. Just busy with work. What about you?
Same here. Work has been a little stressful lately. That's why I needed a coffee break.
Yes, me too. I love this cafe. It's quiet and cozy.
It really is. The music is soft and the coffee smells great.
Speaking of coffee, what are you having?
I ordered a cappuccino. What about you?
I got a latte with almond milk. I'm trying to avoid dairy.
That's a good idea. I've heard almond milk is healthy.
It is, and it tastes nice too.
Do you come here often?
Yes, I do. Maybe once or twice a week. I like to read or work on my laptop here.
That sounds relaxing. What kind of books do you like?
Mostly fiction stories about life, travel, and friendship.
Nice! I've been trying to read more, but I usually just watch YouTube. Nice! I've been trying to read more, but I usually just watch YouTube.
That's okay. YouTube is good for learning too, especially English videos.
That's true. I actually watch English podcasts with subtitles. It helps me a lot.
Great idea. Do you also try to repeat the sentences?
Yes, I pause and repeat. It helps with my pronunciation and confidence.
That's smart. I think slow listening is the best way to learn.
Same here. It feels easier and I remember the words better.
Exactly. Some people think fast is better, but I believe fluency comes from slow and steady practice.
I agree, 100%. Oh, our drinks are here.
Yay, time to relax and enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers, Mia. Let's enjoy the moment.
Yes, no phones, no stress, just coffee and a good friend.
The best kind of break. And that's the end of our cafe conversation.
Wasn't that fun? Slow, natural, and full of real English phrases.
Coming up next, we'll help you practice repeating some key phrases from that conversation.
So stay with us and get ready to speak along with us.
Okay, friends, now it's your turn to speak.
This part is called Repeat After Us. We'll say a phrase from the cafe role play, and you'll repeat it after us.
We'll speak slowly and leave a pause for you to say it out loud.
Are you ready? Let's go. Fluency drill, repeat after us.
Hi, Mia. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. How have you been?
Work has been a little stressful lately.
I love this cafe. It's quiet and cozy.
The music is soft, and the coffee smells great.
I got a latte with almond milk.
Do you come here often?
I like to read or work on my laptop here.
I watch English podcasts with subtitles.
Slow listening is the best way to learn.
Cheers, Mia. Let's enjoy the moment.
Great job. If you repeated with us, you're training your brain to speak naturally.
And if you didn't speak out loud yet, rewind and try again. Practice makes progress.
Next, we'll give you a fun little challenge to help you practice speaking even more.
Stay with us. You're doing amazing. All right, everyone. Now it's time for your listener challenge, your chance to speak in English with us.
Yes, don't worry if you're shy. We'll give you plenty of time to answer. Just speak slowly and clearly.
We'll ask some simple questions based on the role plays and phrases you heard today.
After we ask, take a deep breath and then speak out loud. You can pause the podcast if you want more time. Listener challenge questions.
Question 1. How are you today? Say your answer out loud now.
Great. Question 2. Do you come to the park or cafe often? Tell us your answer.
Question 3. What is your favorite drink or food at a cafe? Speak your answer clearly.
Question 4. What do you like to do to relax? Take your time and answer.
Question 5. Do you like listening to slow English podcasts? Why or why not? Give us your answer.
Awesome. You did so well. Speaking out loud every day helps your fluency a lot.
Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about practicing and getting better step by step.
If you want, record yourself and listen to it. You'll hear your progress over time.
Keep practicing and don't give up. Your English is improving every day.
Next, we'll finish with some final thoughts and motivation to help you keep going.
Thank you for being with us today.